Help! SOS. I have too many perfumes and I need your help deciding what goes and what stays. Hey everyone, I'm Annie G and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the takes are spicy. And I'm in trouble, okay? I have too many perfumes. It's starting to add up. I'm starting to get anxious about it, okay? So I need to declutter. Problem is I struggle with making a decision because if I like something, then I'll rationalize to death in my head about why I should keep it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I might need it for this very specific occasion in this very specific mood I might be in on a Thursday in April. You know what I mean? And that's not a good reason to keep a perfume, okay? I need to whittle down to what I really wear. So these are some perfumes I've been on the fence about. We're gonna discuss the pros and cons of keeping each one. And then in the comments, I really, really need you to help me decide what I should keep and what I should sell. Also, recouping funds is a big part of this, okay? This is an expensive hobby, and in this economy, I'm trying to make some money back if I can, okay? So put your listening ears on, okay? Your critical thinking caps on, because I need help, and I appreciate you helping me. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off and get one of the toughest ones out right the gate, okay? You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked. I know, Tilia, she's on the block. She's on the block, and here's why, okay? My dear friend, my best friend, we share a birthday. I've known her since I was 6 years old, okay? She, since high school, wore Miss Dior and then Miss Dior Cherie. Miss Dior Cherie was discontinued. She's distraught, okay? And for years, she's been trying to find a scent that hits the way Miss Dior hit. And we're in our 30s now, and I've discovered some more unique scents. Why does my battery always die at the worst time? As I was saying, I know a lot about perfume, okay? And I'm not one to gatekeep. So for my dear friend, this past winter, I was like, let's smell some perfumes. Let's try and find you your scent. Let's just find your scent, because she's like a ride or die. She'll find a scent and that will be her scent. So I was like, let's do it. Let's find it. You've been searching. Let's find it. So we had a little sniff session, and something in the back of my head was like, she's gonna love Tilia. She loves a narcotic floral. She loves something that projects. Her and I both have very loud personalities. We fill a room. So I was like, she's gonna love Tilia, but there was something in my head saying, don't do it, don't do it. But I was like, no, she's your friend. You can't gatekeep this. She's gonna love it. And I showed it to her and she loved it. And now it's her signature scent. She wears it. Everybody knows her by it. Everyone is like, oh, that Alex's fragrance is so good. It's so beautiful. Like, Alex always smells so good. What is that? What is that? What is that? And I'm like, it's Tilia, it's Tilia, it's Tilia. And she loves it so much that she found a dupe. And she'll wear the dupe when she's just running errands and she doesn't want to waste the real thing. You know, that's how much it's her scent now. And so then when I wear this, I feel like I'm a copycat. I feel like a little sister trying to be her older sister. And I'm just not gonna be my older sister. You know, I'm not gonna be my friend. It's so much her scent now, and our whole community, our whole circle knows her by this, that if I were to wear it, people would think I'm copying her when I'm the one who had it first. Fuck. And so now I'm like, well, I'm never gonna wear this again. So part of me just wants to take a little 5 ml decant just so I can have to, like, you know, for videos or, you know, whatever, to wear once in a blue moon when I'm not gonna see her. I just never pull for it. Even to wear to work when I'm not gonna see her, I never pull for it because it just reminds me of her. So I'm like, should I just take a little decant and then sell the bottle? Because I got this from the Perfumes. It took 4 months to get to me, but it was worth it because I got this for like 120 bucks. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you, which was insane. So I'm like, I can definitely get back my 120 bucks on Mercari for sure. So let me just get my money back and flip it. And I think what I'm gonna do, because I love Linden Blossom, okay? I think the better call, sell this, get my money back, maybe plus some, use that to buy either D'Orsay CG or Le Gallion Tilluel. I don't know how to say that word, and I'm so sorry. And I'm sure it's so annoying to some of you, especially if you speak French. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, the Le Gallion one that I love, and is also by Quentin Biche. Okay, so I'm like, and it's a little different. It's a little bit more me. It's a little softer, more floral. So maybe I'll just let my friend have this. She loves it. And it's with good reason. I mean, it's the most gorgeous yellow floral I've ever smelled in my life. God, it's good. God, Tilia is so good. And I just love having a bottle, but I'm never gonna wear it because of her. And I hang out with her a lot. If me and my husband are going out, it's usually with her and one other friend, 2 other friends. Like, she's my girl. So I'm never gonna wear this because it's hers. It's hers now. So I have to say goodbye. So let me know. Should I keep it? Because it's a freaking icon and it's so amazing and I might wear it to work and stuff. Or do I sell it and get Tilia or CG? Gotta let me know. Sad. And that's on gatekeeping fragrances and why sometimes it's to your benefit. Oh, this next one pains me, but hear me out. Infusion Gingembre. I recommend this a lot because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful vetiver, ginger, fresh, slightly mandarin, soft, gorgeous, elegant fragrance. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But I never reach for it anymore since I got into the wild. So graciously gifted to me. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Appreciate you. And I love it. I wear it more. It resonates with me more. So for a ginger fragrance, I'm reaching for this always. And so this has just been tucked in the back of my summer tray. And I'm like, okay, you need to wear it. You need to wear it. But I still pull for this because Into the Wild has something a little bit more playful. It's got the frangipani in it, just so it feels a little bit more girly, where Infusion Gingembre is a little bit more masculine with that vetiver and the geranium. But this has a vintage, sophisticated quality, where this has more of like a modern, playful quality. And that's just me more, I think. But this is so good. And I do like to wear it in the winter sometimes because it's like zesty and fresh and kind of matches those cold, sunny days in Colorado. But do I need 2 ginger fragrances? A profile that I don't really wear that often. Let me know. What do you think? Should I keep it? Do I need both? I don't know. Okay, now just because you have an affordable perfume doesn't mean you should just keep it just because it was, affordable. Perfumes should be worn. They shouldn't just sit there. So you're gonna be shocked by this one too, probably, but Shaghaf Oud Elixir. I have not been reaching for her as much because, again, graciously gifted to me by a subscriber. Thank you so much. I was given this deluxe decant of Oud Satin Mood. And Oud Satin Mood, I don't care. I don't care if it makes me basic, but this is probably my favorite scent ever. I love Oud Satin Mood. And if I'm gonna wear a rose oud, I'm gonna pull for this. So I just stopped wearing Shaghaf Oud Elixir. And now when I smell them back to back, this is a lot more woody and the oud just doesn't wear as elegantly as this one. But this is powerhouse, gorgeous and sexy in the winter. It is a good perfume to wear. But if I have this, am I ever gonna reach for this again? And someone might really enjoy this. And I'm like, well, it was only like $40. I'll just keep it, but I don't want it to go to waste. So let me know what you think. Worth keeping? Is it different enough? I don't know. Getting all the hard ones out the gate. Okay, this next one might shock you too, but again, I have reasons. Okay, Eau Capitale, some of my top faves from my top favorite houses, and this is a perfect chypre. However, I recently in my Scentbird got Carrot EG from Noisette. Kind of the same, but a little bit weirder and a little bit cooler. And I like something a little weird going on. This is a patchouli powerhouse, okay? This dries down to that ambroxan molecular thing that I love. Carrot EG is like this at first, but then dries down to a really cool, peppery, molecular, kind of musky rose. It's so interesting and feels very cool and still rich. This feels like, if we are rich people in New York, this is generational wealth from the Upper East Side. Okay, this is the Astors. This is the Vanderbilts. Okay, this is new money in Williamsburg. You see what I'm saying? A little bit more hip, a little bit more cutting edge, a little bit more refined. Whereas this is like a little bit more grand, a little bit more stately, a little bit more mature. Carrot EG feels a little bit younger. But I do love this. I wore this around this morning when I was running errands to see if I would miss it. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll just spray perfumes on me when I'm trying to decide about them. And I was like, this is an insane fragrance to be wearing at Sprouts at 8 a.m. But it was lovely and I smelled it on me. And I love when I can smell my fragrances on me. I couldn't really smell this after that long. I like the overall vibe of this one better, but I like the performance of this one better. But they are the same scent, just a little different on the dry down. So I'm like, an 8 ml is gonna last me forever because I don't pull for this patchouli rose chypre profile very often. Very specific cases when I'm going to work or need to feel really professional is when I'm pulling for these. So this could really last me, and I could get my money back probably for this. I, again, got this at a really good discount because it's older and you can find it pretty easy, but I could still get a good chunk of money from it. So should I just hang with this? Let me know, okay? Let me know. This one pains me. It pains me to get rid of a Diptyque, but I have Philosophos on the way, and I'm like, that one is one I will wear a lot more. It's so hard. This one, I was kind of duped into buying Papyrus Moleculaire, okay? By this very commanding Russian saleswoman at Neiman Marcus. I was like, yes, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am. I will buy that from you 100%. Whatever you tell me to do, I will do. So she really got me going on Papyrus Moleculaire. And I was like, no, you're so right. I need it. You're so right. I totally need it. And I just never pull for it. I never pull for it. This is a much cooler, more interesting, a little smokier, a little bit more nuanced take on the Santal 33 DNA. It's a woody papyrus scent, but it has a little bit more musky. The sandalwood is a little creamier, which at this time of the month for me is I want to gag. Yeah, that's so weird that sandalwood does that. Yeah, so sometimes I smell this and I smell like smoky water. And then right now I'm smelling creamy vomit. So expensive for this tiny, what is this? 30 ml. It's like 200 and something bucks. Why did I do that? So I'm like, maybe I let her go. Maybe I just cut my losses and move on, because if I want to wear the cool kind of indie, like cool girl, woody, musky, chic fragrance, I'm gonna wear Heresy by Chapel Factory. Realistically, how much money could I make back from this? But does that matter? Something's better than nothing, for sure. Or do I just keep it? I don't know. Do I just keep it? I don't know. Again, another affordable one that I don't need to keep just because it was 20 bucks. Sehr. I was gonna sell it. I let it sit for a couple months because that's what I was told to do. And then I was like, oh no, this is really good. So now it's sat for a good 7-8 months and it's really good. But it is just vanilla. And I have so many vanillas. So I'm like, realistically, this is just another vanilla. I need to cut down on my vanillas. I really, really do. And so this feels like an easy one. People like to buy macerated versions of this one. So that could help it move. Maybe it'll sell quickly. I don't know. But just because it was 20 bucks is not a reason to keep it. It's taking up shelf space and it's making me anxious because I never wear it. What do you think? Let me know. Okay, and last but not least, this one kind of pains me because at first I was obsessed with it, and it is such a beautiful, light, springtime, dewy rose. Scenic Rose by Ledda. But recently, every time I think about wearing it and I pull for it and I do this, I'm like, something about it is giving me a headache all of a sudden. I'm like, I don't know about that. But now I'm smelling it and I'm like, oh, the strawberry is so nice. And it is so watery and fresh. Then I'm like, again, is that a good enough reason to keep it? I don't know. And I have so many roses. If I'm gonna wear a fresh, watery rose, I'm gonna wear Eau Rose. So will I realistically ever wear this? And yeah, it's just a travel, but still, it's a perfume I'm not wearing that's making me anxious. Does anyone else feel that way? Do you look at all the perfumes that you don't wear and feel guilty for not wearing them? Or feel bad, like you're neglecting them? Is that normal? Let me know. Anyways, torn about this one. I could just keep it. It is just a travel. Maybe next spring, revisit. So I'm definitely not wearing this in the winter. No way. No way. This is not my vibe in the winter, without a doubt. Right now, it could be my vibe. It feels a little too innocent for me. Sometimes I like to feel girly and cute, but I want something a little edgy. I just like something a little naughty going on. So that's me. So this feels a little too innocent. So I don't know. Let me know. Please help. Okay, so that's my rationale. Those are the perfumes that are on the chopping block. Ideally, three or four of these will be sold. So if you had, out of these options, Eau Capitale, Papyrus Moleculaire, Scenic Rose, Infusion Gingembre, Shaghaf Oud Elixir, Tilia. and Sehr, which ones would you sell and which ones would you keep? I would love to know. And thank you so much for hearing me out. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your comments. I have to say, chatting with you guys in the comments is the best part of doing this. And the gals that comment every week, you're the best. You're the best. And it makes me so happy and it means so much. So thank you for your advice. Thank you for your recommendations as always. And I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye.